Hello fellow constituents, I've gathered you here today because things are getting real, things are getting spooky, scary. As I'm filming this, it's currently June 19th or June 18th. I promise I can read. Let me put my glasses on. Summer solstice is June 21st, meaning we have T-minus 3 days, barely, like actually T-minus 2 days to get our shits together if we want to have the summer that we yap and talk about. Me personally, I want to be outside this summer. I want to do fun stuff this summer. I want to get my life together this summer because what? So I thought it'd be fun to come on here and plan out my summer with you guys. Contrary to popular belief, if you don't know what you're doing this summer, you're probably not going to do anything. If you're not planning it, babe, it's not happening, basically is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to go into freeform, but we're going to open a new project. Okay, in my Pinterest, I have a 2025 Pinterest board, and I specifically have a summer 2025 board. We're going to go back into freeform, and I'm going to pull myself up so you can see me. Okay, I can spell. Juanita's fun summer. I think it's really important to start off with like a goal list or things that you want to get done this summer. So my primary goals, honestly, for summer is just to like be creative and get back on my creative grind and just like make things. I want to be able to make things that are tangible and like physical and share them with people in my life and like around me locally. I want teach gems. There's a lot of teach gems in here and I got them. I went to Texas. I've been in Texas past 2 weeks hanging out with my dear friend Blossom. And I put that on my to-do list, so I got them done. Let me put that on there. I love putting things on a to-do list that I've already done just so that I can like check them off, because it's like, like what do you mean? Like, septum piercing. Honestly, big goal of mine this summer is becoming sexy. Going back to my Pinterest board, honestly, a big goal of mine in general is just to like move my body because I'm 22 years old. I'm having really bad body aches, specifically like my knee. I don't want to be like some crazed gym bro. I think I just want to have some sort of like low impact body routine. So either like walking, riding my bike, doing yoga or stretches in my room, and what else? Oh, running. The one I hate the most, running. Oh my gosh, haha. So my birthday is coming up and I've been wanting to go on a solo trip for a minute now. I initially wanted to go on a solo trip like my final semester of college, but I talked myself out of it for some reason. I don't know why. But I want traveling to be a part of my life and a part of kind of like my routine to get comfortable with the idea of traveling and traveling by myself. The places that I want to go, I think I put San Diego. I think Rhode Island was another one. Maine? And then somewhere else that I can't remember. Ooh, wait. Get a job. Oh my gosh. Hate to mention the J word, guys, but it's unfortunately gotten to that point. I've been like exactly 1 year post-grad. The job market has been beating my ass, to say the least. I literally put in a job application to be a barista last night at like 4 a.m. I guess this is it. I literally have a college degree. I have a whole portfolio. I have experience, 2 years of marketing experience, mind you. And I have a creative marketing portfolio, but I still can't get hired. So you know what? Let me apply to be a barista. Do I know anything about coffee? Hell no. Do I know anything about cafes? I don't even drink coffee. That's the gag. That's literally the gag. In order to fund my summer, to do all these things that I want to do, oh my gosh, get a tattoo. In order to fund all these things that cost money, because we live in a world, hey, capitalism, I'm gonna need kudi, like actual money. Okay, I want to say corporate marketing because that's like where the real money is, right? And that's like what I got a degree in. So, you know, like creative, let's put a big emphasis on that because I will not be doing analytic marketing. Kudos, shout out to you girls who do that, but that is not me. Oh my gosh, I'd like to, well, whatever, who knows, I'll put it there. Okay, I feel like we're kind of going out of I'm kind of going out of line with this list. Let's reel it back into reality and see some things that are like actually tangible that I can do. I want to go to the beach. Oh my gosh, I want to go on a hike. I got hiking shoes lately because when I was going to Texas, my friend Blossom and I planned on going on a hike in Austin. We never got around to doing it because we were pooped. I want to have a summer fling. I've never had one of those before. I've heard about it a lot. You know, I've seen a lot about it in movies. I've heard people talk about them. And I want to know what that feels like. Like, I want to know what that feels like. I want it to be my turn. How am I going to do that? I don't know. You're asking really good questions here, but I don't know. So in order for me to like actually get a summer fling, that would require me to like actually go out more and talk to people and, you know, flirt, which my type of flirting is literally like mustering up the courage to make eye contact with someone, because I cannot make eye contact for the life of me. Eye contact genuinely makes me want to in the head. Like, I cannot do it. That shit is too intimate. I don't know how you guys do that, especially like in American culture. I feel like people get offended when you're talking to them and you're not looking at them in the eyes. So imagine how I feel living in the USA, living in the US of A. If the summer fling doesn't work out, I think we can do the second thing, have a crush. Which honestly, I think I low-key started when I went to Texas. Once again, I keep talking about Texas, but I promise you that within the span of 2 weeks, a lot of things actually went down. My friend Blossom was part of this like really cool project. Within the project, there were a handful of people working on it. And one of the people there was this really cute person. When I tell you, like, textbook my type, creative, nerdy, introspective, very kind, very sweet, very attentive. And I had the pleasure of like sitting next to them throughout this entire thing. Like, well, not this entire thing, but basically like for like 3 to 4 hours, and just having conversations with them about what they do and how they got into what they did. During all of it, we were talking, and like mosquito bites came up, because like if you know the South, you know mosquitoes basically run the South. And I don't know, it was just like I started crushing on them a little bit. I was like, wait, like, why am I crushing on you right now? Like, wait. Are we about to have a summer fling? That's what I thought. Or so I thought. Till I went home, because duh, I'm a coward. I didn't muster up the courage to ask them for like their socials or their number or anything, which I'm glad I did not. I'm glad I didn't, because when I went home and I did my little like minor internet stalking, I found out that the person has a partner. The person has a partner, a long-term partner that they've been seeing, and I was like, fuck my stupid baka life for real. Like, that was literally me. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about my little like 3-day one-sided crush that I had. Yeah, it'd be awesome if I like could have a summer fling without it doing that, or like if someone actually like, you know, liked me back for once in my life and didn't break up with me like after a month of dating. That'd be so awesome. Okay, what else do we want to do? Key with the girls. Key with the gal them. Excuse me, not Google or Apple, Siri. Hey, you're being anti-black right now. Don't do that. I said gal them. All right, let's go to the Pinterest board again, because I'm running out of inspiration. Okay, let's see. So with the zine idea, honestly, I want to create a mini zine, kind of like a tester. I've been wanting to make like a newsletter. Well, ultimately my goal is to like make a zine or like a magazine, but obviously I have to start small, because doing that requires a lot of resources. I've recently been on like a photography kick, so I've been taking a lot of photos. I'm thinking of making a mini zine, like maybe a photo book or something, just as a tester to see, kind of like no pressure, for fun, read 4 books. Guys, when I tell you, I've literally been talking about learning how to sew for what feels like a long time now. Wanna work on a commercial shoot set, either as a PA or just like wherever. Okay, so I think we're at a point where I have quite a lot of things on my to-do list. I think it'd just be much more fun to have images that I can reference, that can kind of like help me visualize what I want my summer to look like, rather than just like words. If words work for you, if just writing it down works for you, then that's great. I am more of a visual person, so that's why I want to add photos, but folks, we are back. I basically just spent like the past 30 minutes just kind of road mapping visually what my summer to-do list looks like. So we're just gonna go through it, have an overview. We have the 2 gem septum piercing tattoo. Already got 2 out of 3 done. Moving my body, figure that out. Solo trip, which I hope will happen around my birthday in August. Getting a job, inshallah, fingers crossed that happens. Beach trip with friends, going on a hike, and then on this side we have having a summer fling. If that happens, that would be a miracle. Hang out with my friends, keying with the gal them, reading books, watching more movies, becoming an annoying film bro, learning how to sew, pitching, submitting my work to a publication so I can put that on my portfolio, getting to work on a commercial shoot if possible, either behind the scenes or as a model, getting my nails done probably around my birthday, hitting 30K on YouTube, creating a summer photo book or a journal just to kind of like look back on my summer, finishing this goddamn room that I've been decorating for the past year, doing more, and mindfully I'd like to get more like, I don't know, just like pieces that are fun and funky and speak to me. And yeah, so starting off with some images, we have this image of Salem in a field of grass. It's so pretty, so cute. And then there's a bike. I need to get a basket for my bike because I'd like to put items in it. I really wish I lived in a place that was like more bike friendly and just like walkable, because I fear I cannot ride my bike outside my neighborhood because I will get run over the second I step on the second I get on the highway or like I get on the main road. I will be run over by someone. Yeah, have some black film makers on here, and then we have cutie little gal at a lake. This image, which, you know, very much DIY zine, kind of what I want my summer photo book or zine to look like. This really cool, oh wait, that's literally that's Haley. That's Hallie. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was very much kind of like very casual. So hopefully you guys like this. It's very chill. Hopefully you guys also made a summer goal list or to-do list along with me, and you have like a mood board of what you want your summer to look like. Remember that your summer doesn't have to be like crazy or grandiose. Like, you do not have to go to all these places or like travel internationally or like do all these crazy things. You can do a lot of things locally. You can go to your local lake or go to your local pond or like find things around you. I don't know, just like explore, which honestly a lot of these things pertain to me because I always talk about living in the middle of nowhere. I'm coming to realize that there's a lot of things around me that I've just kind of taken for granted. So in a way, this is also just kind of my summer to really appreciate and take in the things around me before I go. So I hope you do the same as well. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!